and the interaction between and among the gods. And I thought some of the characters are really, really well done. Durance I thought was great. He was a really interesting character. I thought the Grieving Mother, and he was probably my favorite character, like, as a character. I thought Grieving Mother was also really good, and of course those are the two Chris Avellone characters, so there you go. I liked Ader. I thought Ader was really cool. You know, he, like, just personally, I thought he was a cool dude. And I liked Kana also, for similar reasons. I thought Kana was a cool dude, and I liked him as well. I also liked, as characters, Grieving Mother saved my ass. So did Ader, so did Kana, so those guys all kind of fit in. I also liked Pallegina, but I thought Pallegina was a little bit of a missed opportunity. I thought that Pallegina, there more could have been done with that. Fast Jumble, yeah, I mean, I guess there's something to that. But I think there was a little bit of the Kickstarter feel maybe to that, but I didn't notice a lot of it, honestly. I thought that Pallegina, there was more that could have been done there. I liked her, but it felt to me like she was a little flat. Heravius, I just bounced off of Heravius. I just thought he was a jerk. I never really got interested in his story. There's a lot of people, I'm sure, who would dig him. He just wasn't my thing. Sagani, I also felt was kind of eh. You know, I liked her okay, but I just felt it was like, okay, wandering ranger from the north, whatever. You know, I didn't really care. I felt like I would have liked to see more depth with Pallegina. I would have liked to see more stuff than just, oh, the dukes. Like, basically, her whole quest is about whether she creates this trade route. And I was like, really? That's the only... I would have liked to see more sort of exploring the kind of problems that she has as a god-touched, or whatever they're called. The issues of being an outsider, sort of the racial animus that's applied there. I think that would have been more interesting than just like, oh, there's a trade agreement that goes well or doesn't go well. Like, I felt she was kind of like underused. I liked her as a character, like as a combat character. I just didn't think she was that interesting a story character. And then Aloth I liked too, but I did feel like Aloth, although I liked him, and Aloth and Sagani were the two characters made by Kari Patel. Although I liked Aloth, I felt like Aloth was a character that I would have... I felt like I wanted to go farther down the path. Obviously, I did finish his quest. I did understand who he was, but I would have liked to go even further and do more with him. So, in general, I liked it. As a story, I really liked the story. There are definitely echoes of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Definitely echoes of Knights of the Old Republic, with his sort of not knowing who he was until later on. Definitely echoes of Mass Effect with sort of like the ancient races and all that stuff. So, I think there was that. But in general, this was definitely a spiritual successor for Baldur's Gate 2. All the people who said, oh, here's a spiritual successor, and they kept bringing up ones, this legitimately is one. It felt very much like an Infinity Engine game. Yes, there were problems. It wasn't all perfect, but it felt like an Infinity Engine game. And so, in general, I'd probably give this like an 8 out of 10. I liked it a lot. Maybe an 8.5. I mean, I got 70 plus hours out of it and enjoyed it the whole way. So, I liked it. Yeah, agreed, Rogan. Also, I really liked the voice acting. I thought the voice acting was very good. Theos' voice actor was great. Durance's voice actor was great. I liked Kana's voice actor. I liked the whole spy thing in the middle with Lady Webb and all the stuff going on in Defiance Bay and the whatever's called Deerwood Road or whatever the hell the name of that place was. I liked that. I liked that. It's cool. Yeah, Knights of the Republic, there are VODs, but the problem is, Wonders, that when I transferred the stuff over from Twitch, it was the time when Twitch basically, within a 2-week period, got rid of all their VODs, so I had to quickly create a YouTube account and pull a bunch of stuff over. So those VODs from back at that time are very disorganized, and they're not complete. So there are some there, but they're not complete. And that's Coder 2, by the way. Coder 1 I have not played on stream. I played that game years ago. I loved Coder 1. It was amazing. But I did not play it on stream. It was well before there even was a Twitch. Coder 2, I did play on stream. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was waiting to see where Thorg was. Yep, 8.5 out of 10. I agree, Glog. That was pretty much where I was. Some gray shades. Exactly, Werner. Yeah, do it again. Yeah, you know, the problem is, though, Wonders, I very seldom want to play a game over again, especially when there's so many other good games to play. I mean, you know, we got Legend of Heroes to finish, we got The Witcher, we got Arkham Knight that I'm excited about, too. We got Sword Coast Legends, which I'm really hoping is good and doesn't suck. We've got Shadowrun Hong Kong to play. We've got the Fighting Fantasy game books that are out there that I want to try. I mean, there's just, like, There's so many good games that I just feel like going back and playing a one that I've already played when I already know the story is just not as interesting. Coder in 2.5 hours. This reminds me, did anyone, maybe you guys are probably not Lord of the Rings nuts like me. Did anyone go to the Lord of the Rings movies and watch every single one of these people that were in like the Fellowship of the Ring Club or whatever the hell it was? Tell you right now, man. I did that. I watched every bit of it because I was committed. Oh, don't forget wizardry, right? So I liked it. So now I always leave it up to you guys. Chat, what did you guys think about the game? What was your rating? I don't know that we're going to roll for a key for that, but we are going to roll for a key for something. Because I don't think I have a Witcher key besides the one for myself. End of Lord of the Rings went forever. So what do you guys think? Chat, what do you guys think? Pros, cons, what did you guys think? What is your rating of this game? Like if you had to give it something out of 10, what would it be? Actually speed this up, I think. There, just for you. Whoa! Whoa! There you go. This is just for you, Thorg. I swear to God I saw Guillermo del Toro. That can't be the real Guillermo del Toro. C- not enough for us. 9 out of 10. Bacon out of 10. Buy it now out of 10. 8. Bacon out of 10. What's up, Porquitos? Not enough console ports out of 10. Yeah, but I also feel like, Hippo, that it set up the next Pillars of Eternity really well. Like, you guys have to remember that the original Pillars of Eternity, the original Baldur's Gate was good, but Baldur's Gate 2 was epic, right? And I feel like a lot of what they did in Baldur's Gate 1 was they figured out the Infinity Engine, and then they brought it home in Baldur's Gate 2. I feel like they're doing that here with this as well. Oh, cool, as says. Axe says, I mean. Yeah, that's cool, man, I get that. I feel like they got the engine, they figured out the engine, and now they're gonna like bring it home in 2. Yeah, I really, really liked it. And you get so, I mean, like $40 for like 70 plus hours of play. So you're talking about, what is that? You know, $3 or what would that be? No, less than $2, like $1.75 or something per hour. I mean, it's just, it's sick, man. More elaborate end. I thought it was a pretty good ending, though. Yeah, I hear you, Wonders. Well, you know, that's the only thing about being a variety caster, man, is that I do play different games that I like. I tend to like more RPGs than not, but, I mean, the bottom line is that I do like some games that are different, like the Arkham series, and I do love the Batman series, so I'm definitely going to give that a try. I'm not going to play it immediately, though, as I said. I'm going to be playing The Witcher until I finish it, because there's no reason, with the exception of Fighting Fantasy game books that I'll throw in there. And I'm going to be doing that because I don't want to be the guy. I don't feel any need to play Arkham Knight day of release when everyone and their brother is going to be playing it on Twitch. You know, like me and 7,000 other streams. So I will play it a couple of weeks after it's released when Witcher's finished. I'm not in any rush to get to it. Nice, Trending. Less than $1 an hour, is that right? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Me cannot math. Me cannot math. I did do Raider's Keep, though. Controller from the couch. Ah, I hear you. I hear you. Itemization was bad. Yes, I agree with that. Itemization could have been better. Character balancing, I'm not sure. But see, I feel like that stuff, character balancing, itemization, that's stuff that usually takes a game or two to work out, I thought. I mean, that was the other thing, Thorg, is that was the benefit for me, is that I didn't craft anything. So because I didn't craft or enchant everything, all the cool things, you know, when I found something, I was like, oh, cool. But the Stronghold was a missed opportunity. It was okay. Okay, but it wasn't great. And they could have done, it definitely felt like it was thrown in, you know. But in general, I thought they did a really good job with it. Some of the hate that you saw on some of the forums about, like, oh, they ruined it and they dumbed it down. Heck, come on, man. Like, I don't agree. 1,000 hours? That just sounds like funny money, though. I don't know. Like, 1,000 hours. Additional Kickstarter backers. Maybe you're in here, Thorg. Whoa! There we go. I feel like that's just the I mean, 1,000 hours! Well, what about the patch that fixed that, though, Hippo? Did that help at all? I became the mayor of Deerford. Nice. I hear you. Nice. Game complete. Well, not complete, but finished, you know. That was awesome, guys. Thoroughly satisfying game. Thoroughly satisfying. Yes. Yes, it did. They did. You can sort things in the stash by items. So, all right, Steam. What are you telling me? Blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah. What is this? Invisible Ink. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. What the hell is that? Okay. Final total. Final count total here. Sure. Final count total. Hour total is 75 hours. No, I do not want to restart team to apply the update. 75 hours was the total. Every person who ever looked at the Kickstarter page. Yes. Yes. All right, folks. So that was awesome. I'm going to be back at you tomorrow. Let me move this over here so I can look at you as I'm speaking to you. Lovely. I'm going to be back at you guys tomorrow, tomorrow night, and we're going to see what we can do about getting Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky done, the game that I was playing before this arrived. Seems like forever ago, but it was actually only a month ago. I'm going to see what I can do about wrapping up Legend of Heroes. I have a couple more sessions, I think, to do with that. If I can get that done, that would be awesome. That would be super epic. Then we can get started on The Witcher. When June hits, I'm going to be covering all the patrons, and I'll talk about the patrons in a minute from my Patreon. And we will do a couple of Fighting Fantasy game book sessions. So I will be taking periodic breaks to play either Icewind Dale with the guys, and then when we finish that, Pen and Paper D&D, or the Fighting Fantasy game books. I will do, periodically to match the Patreon and also for my own interests. But otherwise, The Witcher 3 is going to be our big sort of game that we're focusing on once we get this done. I challenge you to Hearthstone. You would probably crush me in Hearthstone, man. I don't know that I've given away the copy of Bad Rats. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check and see. But I want to remind everybody about a couple of things. First of all, if you are new to the stream, please follow the stream. I would appreciate that very much if you liked what you saw and heard. 2, if you haven't already done so, that right there is my Patreon. Currently at 20 patrons, $177 per month. We are very, very close to hitting the $200 a month milestone, at which point chat will be able to pick a game that I play. Again, not necessarily finish, but play. But I at least promise a session of playing said game. Again, I do reserve the right to veto, so no horror games, things like that. Sorry. But I will try to do my level best to play a game, even if it's a bad game. And if it's a good game, it's a game that you just think I would like, I will do that. I will play it. That is if we hit that $200 mark. We're at 177 right now. So if you guys are able to support it, I would love that. That would be great. Certainly no obligation to do so, but if you can, certainly appreciate it as we continue to try to build the channel heading towards partnership with Twitch. As for me, I'm going to be back at you tomorrow night. We'll try to do Legend of Heroes, as I said. We'll do that for the next couple of days. And then starting next week, I believe it's on Tuesday, The Witcher 3 will be on us. I will have my new monitor set up and ready to go for that. Very exciting. So I'm seriously looking forward to all that. I'm going to try to get my monitor up and set up tomorrow if I possibly can. We will see. You want to see me play as a game where I have to be evil, make decisions with harmful consequences to those around you as Lucius 2. It could be great fun to see the evil Harv. Yeah. We will see if that happens. So anyway, that's what we're looking at. Please spread the word about the show and all that good stuff. All right. So today, Games for Giveaway, in honor of what we just did, we have, as usual, our Games for Giveaway. And again, if you are a member of the Patreon, you will get your rewards when the month turns over. So when we get to June 1st and basically the checks clear, as it were, all they get charged, I will then cover everybody who contributed during May. So you will get your poems, you've already been listed on stream, so I've already done that. You've been named out on stream. But for the rest of you, you will get poems, you will get all that cool stuff, and you will get the critiques. Those other critiques, I'll be letting people know about those for those who went on the logic of that. Yes, tell me the Icewind Dale hit before I do this game. Yes, I got a new monitor. Tell me the Icewind Dale hint. Yeah. What is the Icewind Dale thing? Oh, sorry, Thorg. Yes, I got a new monitor. I showed it off earlier in the stream, Smacky. If you go back and check my VOD once I post it, you'll see at the very beginning that. So tell me about that Icewind Dale thing while I take a look and see what games you're going to have. Okay, your choices are as follows, folks. Your choices are as follows. Choice number 1 if you win tonight. Choice number 1 from Messiah DMR is Hitman Contracts. Hitman Contracts is choice number 1 if you win the game giveaway tonight. Choice number 2, that's courtesy again of Messiah. Choice number 2, which is courtesy of Dragon Spear, is Never Alone. That is choice number 2, Dragon Spear, Never Alone. Choice number 3, in honor of what's coming up very soon, is The Witcher. Now, again, that's from Wavy Lines. Now, that's The Witcher number 1. It is not The Witcher 2 or 3, I'm sorry. It is Witcher number 1. So choice number 3 is The Witcher. So your 3 choices are Hitman Contracts, that's courtesy of Messiah DMR, Never Alone, that is courtesy of Dragon Spear, or The Witcher, which is courtesy of Wavy Lines. And your giveaway word is... Oh, Mourns for Trees. Oh, cool. That's cool, man. All right. That's cool. Alrighty. Let's see. Not The Witcher 4. All right. So the giveaway word is going to be... I will answer that question in just a minute, Mizu. Pillars Hype. If you guys are interested, please type in the word Pillars Hype if you're interested in winning one of those 3 games. Mizu, the reason partnership with Twitch would help is for 2 principal reasons. The first reason is that it would give you guys a set of emotes to use. Sorry. That's true too, but that's not the main reason. Choice number 1, the real reason is because it would give you the transcoder. That's the main thing. The transcoder means that you would have quality options to watch my stream. So if you have a lesser internet, you can watch it at different levels, whether it's low, medium, high, or whatever. That's a big deal. That would also help bring more people into the channel, and it would make things easier on you guys. So that's sort of the main primary thing. The emotes are a thing too, but the main thing is that first step as far as the channel's concerned. The second reason that it would help is it would give me access to the partnership help system, which means that I could get things resolved much more quickly. If I want to get stuff on, you know, front page love or something like that, if I wanted to push something, right now I have to go through a very long-term system, and I'm not even sure they always see what it is that I'm asking them to do. So for the Ed Greenwood stream, for a lot of the other streams, those things like the Ed Greenwood stream where he's doing the D&D session later on in a couple of months from now, I would like to be able to go to partnership and say, Ed Greenwood is coming, please take care of, you know, please let me, you know, just be aware of it. Like, I'm doing this, please let's make a, you know, please sort of push it somehow or let people know about it. And being partnered would make that much easier. And then the third reason is simply that there is a little bit of money associated with it, and it would make it so that I would shut down the Patreon at that point. I would get the partnership going with you guys, so I'd be paid through Twitch. And even though I would get less per partner, I'd get less per subscriber, Twitch would be handling everything. Twitch would be handling all the taxes. Twitch would be handling all that other kind of stuff. And I would like to be able to deal with that as well. So that last reason is a more selfish reason. But the first 2 reasons really are for you guys. That would be significant. Those reasons would matter. The transcoder and everything else. And yes, what Trendane said, it would also help with that reduced chat lag feature also. So those are the reasons why I feel like the channel is ready. But we obviously need to sort of prove it to Twitch. So if you want to help that along, joining that Patreon will help, and or spreading the word about the stream will definitely help as well. All right, so, oh, you know what I never did? So last call, I gotta actually make sure. There we go. Last call, I've actually got to go see who we're going to raid. Who will we raid today? Going to have to raid today. I don't know what it is. Let's see. I could... Got 2 choices. 2 choices. Yeah, I do remember. No, I do. I remember Mourns for Trees. Yeah. No, I remember that, Tom. That's cool. I do remember Mourns for Trees. That's neat. Um, this might actually work. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty. I know who we're going to do. I know who we are going to do. Okay. There we go. Oh, rigged. Too soon. Too soon. All right. So we got the last call. We got the last call. Everyone. So I hope that makes sense, Mizu. All right. And the winner. Xanos. Xanos is the winner. Congratulations, Xanos. Hacks. Rigged. Of course it is. I remember a day when you never won. Give him nothing. Give him absolutely nothing. What the hacks? I remember back in the day when Xanos claimed that he never won anything. Now that he's winning things, he's like, oh, I don't know about that. What games are the choices? Damn it, Xanos. The choices are Hitman Contracts. That's choice number 1. Choice number 2 is Never Alone. That's choice number 2. Choice number 3 is The Witcher. The first Witcher. So, Hitman Contracts, Never Alone, or The Witcher, the first one. I'm aware of that. Yes. I'm aware of that fact. All those choices. What's it gonna be, Xanos? What's it gonna be, Xanos? Either the first two. Hitman Contracts or Never Alone. No, not my choice. No. Your choice. I don't choose for you. Hitman Contracts or Never Alone. Which one would you like? Do you want to be a hitman? Or do you want to be Never Alone? Hitman or Never Alone? Never Alone or Hitman? Hitman or Never Alone? Never Alone or Hitman? How long have you been in this channel, Xanos? Because I'm drunk. I find your lack of choices deserving. Hitman. I actually watched Cambridge playing it, Glog. I watched Cambridge playing it. It's okay. I'm not sure that it would really be my thing, honestly. Really, I don't have a lot of patience for cyberpunk type stuff, except for Shadowrun, which is awesome. But other than that, I'm not wild about that kind of stuff. Shadowrun is sort of an exception. And Shadowrun's kind of weird cyberpunk anyway. But I mean, it looks cool. Axiom Verge, possibly. Yeah, I actually did take a look at Axiom Verge. That looks kind of cool. I'm not sure when I would play it, though, is the only problem. Because there's so many other cool games out. But, all right. So this is a Humble Bundle key, Xanos. So when you sober up, if you could let me know, that would be awesome sauce. If you could let me know that it works, that would be great. Okay. Hitman Contracts. Let's get rid of that. Shadowrun is Fantasy Punk. Yeah, right. That's true. Okay, it is on its way to you. And that, of course, is courtesy of Messiah. So thank you very much, Messiah. Very cool. All right, guys. So now we are going to go do the raid. And the way that we do raids here is we do this, which is the Arvanauts have landed. Now, last night, normally we do raids very, very well, but not last night, but actually a couple nights ago. Last night, the raid did not, I think it was just because it was super late, but not a lot of people went on the raid. And it didn't matter, but I would, I really like it to have lots of people go if we possibly can, especially for the person that we're going to be raiding here in just a minute. It's good for the channel. It's good for the person that we're raiding. It's good for all the way around stuff. It's very good stuff. So we are going to do that. And the Arvanauts have landed with Volcania afterwards, but the key is not to go do it until you hear my audio outro. If you hear my audio outro... Oh, really, Mizu? Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's tough. Unless there's a game you're like, must have that, right? So once you hear my audio outro, that's when you're going to go and drop this raid in like it was like a mighty stream. That's when you go in at that point. Now, let's do a dry run first. Better instructions on how to raid, sure. So all you have to do is type in the exact thing you just saw there with TomTom. The Arvanauts have landed, followed by Volcania, capital Volcania. Once you hear my audio outro, that's when you go to the channel that I'm going to post a link to in just a minute. You drop those raids in the chat, and then you can hang out there. You can leave if you like, but it helps that channel and it helps me. Obviously, it helps our channel as well by bringing attention back to us. And in this particular case, we have a number of people on this channel that we're about to go raid, so that's going to be a big deal. As for me, I do want to thank everyone before we go off and do that for making this such an awesome stream. Thank you so much to my mods. First of all, great job out of Apples, out of Backburner, out of Demiser, out of Glog. Good to see you again, Glog. Out of Law, out of Thorg, and Xanos. Good job to everyone. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Thanks to my regulars, Agile Bacon, Axeman, Axez, Brandhauser, Evil Jim, Fenrir, Get That Memo, Gray, Twitter God, Retweet God, etc. Hippo, Kais, Porquitos, you also should be following. Laporce is awesome. Mercurius 100, Mizu Fluffy, Mr. Wonders, Nogbad, Not Diddy, Roix, of course, game designer extraordinaire. I'm working on a game with Roix. Smacky Butts, TomTom, Trendane, Varney, Vacant, Rogan, Zebshi, and Zimmy. All regulars of mine. You guys are all the best. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you all. You're the best viewers on Twitch. And I'm going to catch you tomorrow, sometime between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, probably somewhere between 8 and 9, I believe. Now, with that said, we are going to go do this raid. And again, don't go here until you hear my audio outro. We are going to go to a guy that I initially found when he had fewer than 100 people, and that's Ocadrian. He's currently featured by Twitch right now, and he's got 1,300 people in his channel. Let's go give him some love. Ocadrian's a really cool streamer, good guy, and I think you will like him. So we're going to go check him out in just a minute, but we're going to do that as soon as you hear my audio outro. That's it for me. Love you all. Best viewers on Twitch, and I will catch you all tomorrow night for some Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Until then, Pillars of Eternity complete. Have a good one. Have a good night.
Fresh and new, when it all seemed clear to you, when your aim was straight and true, were your mind untroubled by the questions in the dark, content to play your part, open pathways to your heart, were your life untainted by a host of broken dreams, when all your acts were queens, understood all that it means, could you have understood the way your life was bound, did you ever wonder how you got from there to now? Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below, watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. skies. When will they catch you? All those little things you said. Will it turn around instead? Blame the voices in your head. With all your subtle language, try and turn your life around. If your center gets unwound, you do your best to slow things down. And if you feel things that you never felt before, things that shook you to your core, a shattered truth you can't ignore. Oh, yes, you're gonna fly away from here when the sky grows more clear and your problems disappear. Drift away down below, watch them go down to your friends where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. And when you've struggled and you keep on falling back, 'cause it's confidence you lack, you try and take a different tack. You can turn and face your demons, or you can give yourself a break. You can go a new direction, life is only what you make. When it comes to your own vision, when you got to see it through, you know you